Marcus Rashford and the Aston Villa conundrum: injury, accusations, and uncertain futures. Marcus Rashford is no stranger to pressure. Once heralded as the golden boy of Manchester United and England, his journey in recent years has become a turbulent narrative of inconsistent form, public criticism, and now fresh injury woes. Rashford's most recent setback, a reported hamstring injury during training, has sidelined him at a crucial point in the 2024-25 season. But amidst the medical reports and rehabilitation schedules, fans and pundits alike have begun to question more than just his physical health. Is this a genuine injury or, as some voices on social media and in fan circles suggest, is Rashford mentally and emotionally checked out of the game? Let us break down the Rashford situation in detail, addressing his time at Aston Villa, his ongoing injury, and the swirling narratives of laziness, attitude, and the potential decision Unai Emery now faces. In a shock move during the 2025 January transfer window, Marcus Rashford was loaned from Manchester United to Aston Villa. This wasn't the typical development loan story. Rashford is a seasoned international forward, with over 350 appearances for United and a World Cup semi-final under his belt. The move followed his deteriorating relationship with the then United manager, Unai Emery. Reports surfaced of disciplinary issues, tactical disagreements, and a general discontent from Rashford about his role in the squad. The move to Villa Park was seen by many as a fresh start. Under Unai Emery, a coach known for meticulous detail and high work ethic, Rashford was expected to revive his form and mentality. And for a while, he did just that. Rashford contributed 4 goals and 6 assists in 17 games for Villa, helping the club remain in contention for a European qualification spot. Yet, as the season's intensity ramped up, so did questions around Rashford's fitness, attitude, and long-term commitment. On April 27, Rashford reportedly sustained a hamstring injury in training. This development ruled him out of Aston Villa's FA Cup semi-final against Crystal Palace, a bitter 3-2 loss that ended Villa's cup run. The injury was described as significant enough to sideline him for the remainder of the season. But in the modern era, where elite players are subject to round-the-clock media scrutiny, not everyone took the news at face value. On platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and various football forums, some fans began suggesting that Rashford was pretending or exaggerating his injury to avoid pressure or responsibility. The accusation isn't grounded in any medical evidence, but it echoes a broader narrative that has followed Rashford since early 2023, that he lacks motivation, drive, or seriousness about his career. This narrative, while harsh and speculative, stems in part from visible frustrations. Rashford has, at times, looked disconnected on the pitch. His body language, particularly in challenging matches, has drawn criticism. Combine that with a high-profile lifestyle off the pitch, including philanthropy, brand work, and public appearances, and some fans feel Rashford has lost the hunger that defined his early years. Labeling Rashford as lazy may be a tempting shortcut for frustrated fans, but it overlooks the complexities of elite football careers. Rashford has played through injuries before, most notably a serious back injury in 2020 that he concealed to keep playing for club and country. He has also made over 400 senior appearances before the age of 28, a heavy workload that takes its toll. Still, Unai Emery is not one for excuses. Known for his tactical intensity and demand for high physical output, Emery will surely be assessing whether Rashford fits into Villa's long-term vision. His £250,000 a week wage is subsidised partially by Manchester United, and the club has a £40 million option to make the deal permanent this summer. It's no secret that Emery values hard work as much as talent. He wants players who press aggressively, defend from the front, and commit to every session. If Rashford is indeed nursing a genuine injury but not demonstrating the kind of effort or energy expected off the pitch, then his future at Villa could be in serious jeopardy. Privately, sources close to Villa suggest that Emery has been pleased but cautious with Rashford. The goals and assists helped, but Emery and his staff reportedly want more consistency, more effort off the ball, and more integration into team principles. With Rashford now sidelined, Emery must decide whether to push for a permanent deal. The optics aren't great: an injured, high-salary loanee who may not return to full fitness before the transfer window opens. And if Villa qualify for the Champions League, they may set their sights on younger, more consistent options, players with fewer question marks and more resale value. Still, Emery is also a pragmatist. He knows that a fully fit, motivated Rashford is a top-tier talent, capable of scoring and creating at the highest level. Whether that version of Rashford can be unlocked again is the million-pound question. If Aston Villa pass on the buy clause, Rashford will return to Manchester United, but a future there looks bleak. Ruben Amorim has made it clear that Rashford is not part of his tactical vision. Even if Amorim were sacked, the bridges burned during Rashford's final months at Old Trafford may be too damaged to rebuild. That opens the door to moves abroad. Serie A or La Liga could offer a fresh start away from the intensity of English media. MLS or Saudi Arabia could offer financial reward but at the cost of European football. Alternatively, Rashford could re-sign for a mid-tier Premier League club, perhaps even Villa again, if he agrees to a wage cut and commits to rebuilding his image. Marcus Rashford's current injury is real, but the broader story about effort, mentality, and career direction is far more nuanced. Is he lazy? Probably not. Is he misunderstood, overworked, and in need of a reset? Possibly. The truth is somewhere in the gray area, as it so often is in football. For Aston Villa and Unai Emery, the next few weeks will be decisive. Do they gamble on Rashford's redemption or walk away and let someone else take that risk? Either way, Rashford's next move could define the rest of his career and silence, or confirm, the critics' once end.